Okay, so I made this video just so I can help you kind of go through lesson 2, 3, clearing the fractions again, okay? So I'm going to kind of take you through a couple of example 1 and example 2 here first. Then I'm going to ask you to pause the video, try 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own, and then push play again and see how you did. All right, and then if you're messing things up, go through correct and fix your problems. All right, so let's go ahead here. Let's zoom in on number 1. All right, so you're supposed to be multiplying by the common denominator. So my common denominator here would be 6. So I'm going to multiply all this by 6 over 1. Okay. All right, again, you're going to cross cancel. This would go to a 1 and a 2. If you don't end up with 1 on the bottom, you've messed up. So I have 2v minus 6 cancel. I get 1 equals, I get a 1 here and a 3 here. So negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. All right, once we do that, now we should hopefully be working it out pretty quick. We're just solving equations at this point. So we're going to add 1 over. So I'm going to get 2v equals negative 2. Divide both sides by 2. And v equals negative 1. Okay. All right, let's walk through one more before you try some on your own. Okay, again, you're going to multiply by the common denominator. So my common denominator here between 5 and 10 is going to be 10. So I'm going to multiply everything by 10 over 1. Okay, so now 10 and 5 goes to 1 and 2. Now when you multiply, make sure you multiply the 2 and the 2f. So that's going to get you 4f. Here the 10s cancel, so I get plus f, or 1f, equals 30. All right, so now go ahead and add, right? Combine like terms here first before you start moving things side to side. So I get 5f equals 30 and divide by 5. And f equals 6. Oh, I didn't mean to put that. How about I put f? F equals 6. There we go. Wow, those two worked out pretty nice. I'm going to bet the rest of them don't work out quite so nice. Okay, so what I want you to do now, pause the video, and I want you to try to do 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Once you've completed all 4 of those, push play again, and let's check and see how you did. Okay, so let's go ahead and look here. We're going to start working through number 3. Okay, common denominator. It's kind of easy on this one. It's just a 7. So we're going to multiply everything by 7. So the 7s cancel. Remember, it is 7 over 1. I guess I should say that. It is 7 over 1. The 7s cancel. So I get 5 equals. 7s cancel here. I get a negative h. And then 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, so I'm going to subtract the 21 over to the other side. So that cancels. So I get negative 16 equals negative h. And then remember, there is a negative 1 in front. We need to get rid of that. Oops, sorry guys. We need to get rid of that negative. So negative by my negative will give us a positive 16. Okay, all right, let's go and look at number 4. Okay, so common denominator between 3 and 4 would be 12. So again, multiply by 12 over 1, and make sure you multiplied all your parts by 12 over 1. Okay, so now we're going to cross cancel. This will go to a 4 and a 1. So you're going to get 8y. 4 times 2 is 8. Minus, this would go to 1 and 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. So minus 3y equals, this will cancel to 1 and 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. Combine like terms before we start moving things from side to side. So I've got 5y equals 9. Divide by 5. So y equals 9/5. Okay. All right, let's go to number 5. Common denominator here would be 8. So I'm going to multiply everything by 8 over 1. Okay, so the 8's cancel here, and I'm just left with whatever's on top. So 7h. 2 times 8 is 16. And then this is going to go to a 1 and a 2. Cross cancel that. And so you should have a 2 here. All right, so now to solve, add 16 over to the other side. So 7h equals 18. And then we're going to divide everything by 7. So in this case, h is going to be equal to 18/7. Okay. All right, and last problem. All right, so 9 and 2 would have a common denominator of 18. So I'm going to multiply everything by 18 over 1. Okay, so this will cross cancel to 2 and 1. So 2 times 7 is 14k, plus, this will go to 1 and 9, so plus 9 equals, cross cancel this, 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, so subtract the 9 over to the other side. So 14k equals 1. And now divide by 14 on both sides. And k equals 1/14. And that's your final answer. All right, that concludes this video for the lesson, what was that, lesson 2-3 in class worksheet. Okay,